Next up, the sevens on a Sunday, February 18th. Hope everyone is having a good weekend. What is this puzzle going to bring us today? This is 5, 7. And then, okay. Here, you got 1, 2, and 2, 4, or 3, 6, but the 3 is gone. But either way, there's a 2 in here. It's going to be 1, 2, or 2, 4. And then this can only be 7, 6, 5, right? 7 plus 6 is 13, plus 5 is 18. 7, 6, 5 has to go in here, but the 7's gone and the 5 is gone. So the 6 goes there. This is 5 or 7. This is 5 or 7. And what's left here? Whatever's left is the opposite of whatever's going to go in here. So if this is 1, 2, this becomes a 4. If this is 2, 4, this becomes the 1. But I can't put a 1 in here because of this 3. I can't go 1, 3 because of this. So 1 can't go in here. It has to be the 4, which means down here is 1, 2. And then this is going to be a 2 or a 6, but we don't know which one yet. Okay. This 480 and 60, which with bends, L's in them, is going to be interesting. That's a 621, 431. Do we definitely have a 1 in it? Because that would help us here. Like I can't go 3, 2, 2. Yeah, maybe that's it. So this 12, I think, can only be 6, 2, 1 or 4, 3, 1. Which, well, we don't know which one. We know there's a 1 in it, no matter what. And that helps us here because there's only 2 choices for this, 6, 1 or 7, 2. But now the 1 is gone. So this is 2, 7. The 7's gone from here, so that's a 5. That's a 7. Oh, and then this, same thing, 6, 1 or 7, 2, but the 7's gone. So we know that's 1, 6. Do we know whether this could be a 2 or a 6 yet? Oh, wait. Okay. Well, 6, 2, I'll say a few things. If this was 2 or 6, this has to be 2 or 6. So I can't put 6, 2, 1 in here because that eliminates the 6 and the 2, and this would break. Also, by the way, we have a 2 right here. So this can't be 6, 2, and this can't be 4, 2 because of this 2 down here. So that's the 6. This becomes, what, 1, 3, 4? I don't know if I can squeeze them all in there. 3, 4, 3, 4. 3 is there, 4. Also note now, going across, there's no more 2s because of these squares. So like this can't be 2, 5, for example. I'm sure, or I hope, that will come into play later. This top row now, we know a bunch about it. All that's left is 2, 3, and 4. Can't put the 4 in there. That's going to be a 2 or a 3. And then everything is available everywhere else. I'm also, you know, I always like to play, where can I put the sevens? Where can I put the fives? And I'm looking at this first row. Can't put the 7 in here. 7 does not go into 480. 490 would be a different story, I guess. 7 does not go into 60. So the 7 has to go down here somewhere, meaning it has to be 6, 7. And what does that do? That means that this cannot be 6, 2 anymore. This has to be 1, 3 because the 6 is gone. And if it's 1, 3, there's a 1 here. So it goes like that. Now I gotta think. The 2 and the 4 are left for these two spots. And also, we know a lot about this first row now. What are we missing? 2, 4, and 5. They can all go in any. Well, the 4 doesn't go here. Also, just like the 2 is gone from these bottom rows, the 7 is gone from these bottom rows because of this and this. Which is interesting-ish. Is it? In my head, I'm going, okay, I can't put any more 7s in here. So this cannot be 7, 4, and this cannot be 7, 5. So, okay, wait. Where does the 5 go in this bottom row? Can't go, it could go here. It could go 5, 3. Can't go 7, 5, but it could go 5, 3. But it can't go here because it would be 5, 2, and we know the 2s are gone. So the 5 has to go in here. And it can't be 5, 7. It has to be 5, 3, and we got a 3 here. Huh. So then what is this going to be? What are we missing? We're missing a 4. Okay. There's no 4 in this bottom row yet. And 4, 7 is out because the 7s are gone. So this is 1, 4, and we got a 1 there. So boom, this 1 makes this a 2, makes that a 1. This 2 makes this a 7, makes that a 2. This 7 makes this a 6, makes that the 7. Nice. Oh, what do we got here? What are we missing? 1. We're missing a 2, 3, and a 4. Okay, we're missing a 2 and a 4 from these two boxes, but I can't put a 2 in here because of this. So that's the 4, that's the 2. This is going to be a 3, no, or a 5. 1, 2, what are we missing? 3 and 6. Don't know. I'm too tired to do the math on 60 yet. I could probably figure something out. Maybe after another sip of coffee. What's this? We need 8 more. Can't do 4, 4. Can't do 5, 3. Can do 6, 2. Can't do 7, 1 because the 1s are gone. So this is 6, 2. That means the only number left here is a 4. So now we're trying to get to 120 with these 3 boxes. Do I want to think about that yet? This 1 means that's not a 1. Sorry if that's hard to read. That's a 3 and a 4 left here in that box. What's this? 1 is missing, 4 is missing, 7 is missing, 1, 4, 7. Thank God that adds up to 12. What did I say? 1, 4, 7? Wow, a lot of 1s. No, I can't. Oh, I can eliminate the 1. I was going to. Here, let me finish my thought. I was going to say the 1 is still an option here. Unlike these, where the 2 eliminated everything, the 2's eliminated these rows, the 1 didn't eliminate everything else in the row because you could slide the 1 here and the 1 here, and then the 1 could still be placed. Sorry if this is confusing. But then I noticed that the 1 is actually gone from this row. So the 1s here and here eliminate any more 1s from these rows, right? I don't think I was terribly clear on that, but my point is now, because this 1 is gone, a 1 is going to go in here and a 1 is going to go in here. That means that I can't put any more 1s in those rows. I'll make it simpler. And if that's the case, the 1 has to go in there. Hope I didn't mess that up, but that's my thinking right now. The contrary, here's what I was going to say. You see how there's going to be a 4 in here, and there's going to be a 4 in here, but there's also, the 4 could go here. So I can't make that broad statement that there's no more 4s in these rows because, I don't know, 4's got an escape hatch or something. The 4 could go here, and we're not just locked into these 2 and these 2. Sorry if that's overkill of an explanation, but again, I do these videos, I don't know, for fun, for me, but mostly to like explain how I'm thinking, how I'm solving the puzzles. So I thought that might be helpful. We are close. What is left here? Well, like I said, no more 1s here. Well, that's okay, because the 1s are all gone. I feel like we should be, okay, so this row, for example, still missing a 7. 7 doesn't go into 60, so the only place left for the 7 is there. That makes that a 6. And what are we missing in this row? A 3. What's left here? 1, we're missing a 2, 3, 4, and a 5. So this is going to be 2, 5 in some order. 2 times 5 is 10, times 3 is 30, times 2 gets you 60. And that means that's a 5 and that's a 2. Missing in this row, 1, 2, 3, we need a 4. 120, 40 divided by 4 is 120. 120 divided by 4 again is 30. So we need 6, 5 in here. And there's your 6. So it goes like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 makes that a 5. This 7 makes that a 4. That's a 7. This 4 makes that a 1. Bye-bye to the 1s. This 4 makes this a 3. This a 4. This 1 makes this a 6. 1. The 7 makes this a 5. Makes that a 7. And we are done. What are we missing here? A 3 and a 2. There we go. 7 by 7s for February the 18th. Happy weekend, everybody.